the schus of learning all of Shas together. It's obviously a very great thing. The chevra, the people that you meet from one year to the next. The amazing drashos, the Rabbi Rosen, Shlita, and so many people share. And dare I say, even the delicious food is part of the whole Kavod Torah that takes place here. But I think in many ways, the ikar of the Shas-a-Thon is the opportunity that we have right now together to daven on behalf of those who have not yet had the schus to bring children into this world. Rabbi Rosen just introduced many of us for the first time to a doctor who, he said, brought 15 million babies into this world. And it's not our rishus, we don't have permission. We're not really allowed to question the Ribbono Shel Olam, and I'm certainly not going to Chas v'Shalom question the Ribbono Shel Olam b'Rabbim in this way. But it's taka shaila on the Ribbono Shel Olam. The Heilige Berditchever would sit by the Pesach Seder, and he would say by the four kashas, by the four questions that we ask on Pesach, Rav Levi Yitzchak of Berditchev, Zecher Tzaddik v'Kadosh Levracha, would ask, he'd say, Ribbono Shel Olam, do you think I have four kashas? You think I only have four questions? And Berditchever would say, Ribbono Shel Olam, I have so many questions for you. How could it be that the Ribbono Shel Olam, who allowed us a moment ago to see a shliach who brought 15 million babies into this world, how could it be that every single one of us in this room knows someone, Achenu b'nei Yisrael, our fellow brothers and sisters who have not been zocha to bring a child into this world? So now is an opportunity for us to daven b'Rabbim together. If there's a moment where we can get a little more focused and a little bit more attentive, I think it's now. And in the spirit of Chodesh Adar, in the spirit of Esther Hamalka going into the Melech, really crossing a certain line to ask for something that on a certain level she felt it wasn't appropriate to ask. Uvachein avo el HaMelech, the uvachein that we incorporate into Yom Noraim, the uvachein, 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 like the Rishonim say, uvachein, we push our way into HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And we say HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we won't take no for an answer. I wasn't asked to speak. I was asked at the last minute to share the Tefillah, to say it together. But I want to just tell one very, very short story that I heard just this Motzei Shabbos from my brother who heard it from Reb Michal Twersky Shlita. He said that his father was once visited by a young Admor, a young Rebbe who wanted to see how a Chashav Rav, how a big Rebbe is able to lead his Chasidus. And he came to the Heilige Hornsteipler Rebbe, and he saw the way that people around him were so attracted to him, that people were, in his words, were eating out of his hand, mamish. And this young Admor wanted to learn a derech in being a mashpia, a derech in being a Rebbe. So he asked the Rebbe, he asked the Milwaukee Rebbe, he said, how do you do it? So the Rebbe, with great pshitus and great humility, he said, Ich lebe Yidden, I love Jews. How do I get them to connect to me? Because I care about them, because I love Jews. So this young Admor, this young Rebbe who was looking for a mahalech, a way to build his chasidus, so he turns to the Hornsteipler Rebbe and he says to him, so that's how you get them to want to connect to you? And the Rebbe looks at him and he says, no, you don't understand. Ich taka leb Yidden. It's not a trick. It's not a vart. It's not a technique to build your chasidus. Ich taka leb Yidden. I truly love Jews. And when you love Jews, When you love Jews, when Jews come together, like Rabbi Rosen said, when Jews come together in the way that we came together today, things happen. We're able to do something in Shemayim. So like the Gemara says, the greatest simcha for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Mishnichlas Adar Marbin B'Simcha, the greatest simcha for Hashem is when HaKadosh Baruch Hu can look at us and say, Nitzchuni banai, my children have defeated me. My children have forced my hand. My children have davened with such a care and love for one another that HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, I can't say no anymore. It's not an option to say no. So let's daven together. The Tefillah I think people have in front of them. I'm not about Tefillah. I'm not about Niggin. But we'll try to daven together. And if we love Jews, and we go to the Melech, even Shalo Kadas, even without Rishus, even to say Chutz B'dik things, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we demand of you. If a Yid could say such a thing, we demand of you, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to answer the Tefillos. In the schus of all of our learning, in the schus of all of our davening, in the schus of our Avas Yisrael, then Mir Tzashem will be zocha this year to see many more Yeshuas. Ribono shel olam, tehei hashahazos, shas rachamim v'yeis ratzon milvanecha, v'yale lifanecha, Zechus li b'torascha hakedaisha, v'kiddushem shamayim v'rabim, u'sfilos u'masim toivim, shel banecha uv'noisecha, Amcha beis Yisrael, v'sifkoid berachamim, lechol chasuchei banim, mibnei amcha bezera shel kayama. Li'avodas chol li'asecho, v'u'barais shel amcho beis Yisrael, tatzilon shelo tapel noval doisei, Vayoshvois ala mashve b'rachamecha harabim, tatzilon mikol ra, vayeldu b'revach v'lo b'tzar, v'yizku lirois banim uvnei banim, oiskim b'toira v'yiras shamayim. Aviyu inu avarachamam, roiti Rabbi oni v'necho ivnoisecho, Hakisherim uv'mara v'aznav sham, Chasher anisa l'sara Rivka, Rachel v'leya u'lechavana, B'sfilasom v'tiftachel ezrachmam, Kein tizkor hayom es kol hakaros, U'serachem b'sivivkol, b'siftach kol
rachli b'noisecha hakedoshim v'yatihorim v'nosat lehem zera noshim gefen pariyah v'yizku kol amcha beis Yisrael legadel kol baneinu v'noiseinu l'soyras v'lemitzvaysecha lishma v'satzil es yiladeinu michamadei eineinu mi'ayin hara u'min dever u'mimageifa u'misatan u'miyetzer hara Baruch tiyeh mikol ha'amim lo yeh b'cha akar ve'akara v'ivemdecha Hamalach hagoyel esi mikol ra Yivarech es haneorim v'yikarev ahem shemi v'shem avosai Avraham v'Yitzchak v'yidgu la'rov b'kerev ha'aretz Adonai Elohei avoseichem Yosef aleichem kachem 1000 pa'amim v'yivarech eschem kasher diber lachem v'yishiv yakeres habayis im abanim smecha Hallelujah.
Like I said, the Berditchever had an endless amount of questions for the Rabbanu Shalom. I don't know too many Jews, from the little bit I know about Yiddishkeit, who loved Klal Yisrael like the Berditchever. So maybe we'll sing the next paragraph with the Berditchever Nigun.
Shlomos hashas V'zchus achenu v'achyoseinu Hanitzrochim l'rachamei Kein yishkon beveis kol mishpacha u'mishpacha shel kehala kadisha hadei avorios v'simchas haTorah u'shalom bayis ben kol b'nei v'yiseinu v'sein chavel keinu b'soirascha v'yirascha v'sishlach bracha v'hatzlacha b'chol masei yadeinu v'yachein parnaseinu v'yadcha harechava v'hameleya v'lo yistarchu amcha beis Yisrael zeh lazeh v'lo li'amachem v'sein lecha v'alish v'alish de parnasasa v'nizkeliros b'shuv Adonai Tzion kawasher sois tavasis v'sogel hakara b'kibutz b'nehon v'soicha b'simcha ay b'mheira ay v'hiya